Hi, thanks for coming by to check out what we're up to at Top Shelf Modules. I'm Susan Rust. Drupal core is in great shape. It has a well-defined goal, a great team, they are organized, funded, and led by experts. Drupal Contrib, however, is not doing so well. Modules have grown in complexity. As a result, they have critical issues, bugs, missing features, are not in full point release, and issue queue responses are hit and miss. Let's look at module growth. You can see how crowded the module marketplace is. This proliferation of code slows development and Drupal adoption. Looking forward just 18 months may have us looking at almost 40,000 modules, and that's not taking into account the bubble for Drupal 8 modules coming on board. Let's take a look at how this affects a typical project. Most projects have a finite budget. Finding a module is a daunting task. Because modules are more complex, time is needed to vet and approve them before they're introduced into a project. So after the module is researched, they need to be tested. When modules interact with distributions, themes, and other modules, big problems can arise. What happens when bugs are found? It depends. Those talented enough to patch modules do. That's if the maintainer is responsive and pushes the patch. Many who are site administrators, site builders, or those new to Drupal, though, abandon the module and hunt for another solution. This is an unproductive pattern we call regressive development. The number of hours we're collectively burning is a drain on profit, project success, customer happiness, and the long-term viability of Drupal. Regressive development is repeated worldwide, on every project, with every team, every day. We're conditioned to think modules should be like this. While yes, there will always be some level of research, testing, and patching, it should be the exception, not the rule. Using modules should be this easy. We can raise our standards and our expectations, we can find a better way, and we can get there through one great term: sustainability. Our approach is twofold. One, we create revenue in the Contrib layer, and two, we implement a badging system. But injecting money and keeping our open source ethos intact is tricky. Here's our strategy for sustainable Contrib. We share work with Contrib maintainers, and in exchange, they produce higher quality modules that meet new standards. This is good for maintainers, the community, and it gives better modules for everyone. By being the Good Housekeeping seal of approval for modules, we recognize well-maintained and high-value modules. Modules with the TSM Quality Badge will be a site-building accelerator and a go-to list when adding new features and functionality. This helps solve an important issue: turning around Drupal's declining adoption rate. While we're growing as a community, we are not expanding our customer base. Good quality modules is one way to grow. You can learn more about this at W3 Technologies' website. As it's almost impossible to sort through the modules on Drupal.org, we'll create some filters for the community. The first level is the Approved badge. These are modules that are well-maintained, have good issue queue management, and well-written code. The next tier is a Quality badge. Companies and/or maintainers can choose to curate their modules. For taking their code to the next level, they get a TSM Quality badge. If your team is too busy, we can do the curation for you. And finally, someday, we'll have Enterprise Quality modules. This will ensure larger projects and more customers for everyone. The big question you might have is, isn't this the Drupal Association's job? The answer is not really. The DA can't influence planning, functionality, or development of Drupal software. But don't worry, we're very big fans and we're sponsors. We keep the DA informed, so our work supports their endeavors. Another reason we're taking on this challenge is time. Drupal.org has millions of users and pages, and change can't happen quickly. Additionally, the DA can't endorse one module over another. Their job is to be fair and impartial, and to love all their children. Being partial is our job. So what's next? We'd like you to get involved. If you have a module, get the TSM Quality Badge. If you need a module, hire us to architect, build, or finish it. If you're struggling, let us help you support issue queues. And if you're a company new to Drupal, ask us about our Module Concierge plan. Visit our site. The information is outdated right now. We'll have a new site up for DrupalCon, but you can still create an account and still submit a module. That's it. I'm Susan Rust, CEO and founder. This is Carl Shire, CTO and founder. We're hoping to see you in Austin. Thanks for stopping by.